Harry and Meghan's marriage is in trouble.
These are challenging times for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex.
There's such a mess going on around them.
Very, very rocky marriage that the Sussex couple are now sleeping in separate beds.
Things haven't been so marvellous over in Montecito.
The new Harry and Meghan headlines: trouble in paradise, rumors of divorce, and they're taking time apart.
They are destroying us.
The tabloids seem to be in attack mode. Why? Well, speculation is there's pressure on the pair after some recent bad press.
Meghan Markle and, of course, her husband, the Ginger. What do you make of reports in Vanity Fair that Meghan's PR team have reportedly spruiked a potential book about her life post-divorce from Prince Harry, which is a bit awkward since the couple haven't even split up.
Now, we all knew this would happen, but we thought it'd be a couple of years down the pipeline. Apparently, Prince Harry is already talking to divorce lawyers.
Apparently, Prince Harry was on to divorce lawyers. Lots of reports they're apparently growing apart. So I think there was one source that said, I think it was actually Lady Colin Campbell.
She is utterly repulsed by the PDA from Prince Harry. Look at this now. Look at it in slow motion. And then there is the horror on Meghan's face. Get away from me, man. Oh, but I'm going to have to post this anyway because I've got something to prove.
So many times how Harry is so much better on his own, and the evidence appears to keep adding up. Louise, is there more than just a professional separation?
According to swirling rumors and multiple insider claims, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's marriage is allegedly in deep trouble. Reports suggest the couple is no longer sharing a bed, and some sources even allege they're living separately altogether. Speculation is rampant that Harry has already reached out to divorce lawyers, hinting that things may be far more serious behind closed doors than their public appearances suggest. Some commentators claim Harry has been staying at nearby hotels in Montecito rather than the couple's lavish home, further fueling whispers of emotional and physical separation.
We'll also do anything for attention, so I wouldn't be shocked at all if she'd shopped a divorce book or a divorce reality show.
Meanwhile, Meghan's team is rumored to be floating the idea of a post-divorce memoir, long before anything has been officially confirmed. With so much chaos swirling around their personal and professional lives, many believe their once glamorous love story may be quietly unraveling behind the scenes. While the world buzzes with speculation about the Sussexes' rocky marriage, Meghan Markle has chosen a weapon far more powerful than words: silence. But make no mistake, this silence is anything but accidental. It's sharp, it's calculated, it's strategic. As Prince Harry takes blow after blow in the media, losing royal titles, getting wiped from the monarchy's official website, and facing backlash from his own memoir.
The timing of this was really interesting because all references, lingering references to Prince Harry and Meghan have been wiped from the royal family's website.
Meghan has retreated into the shadows. No statements, no tweets, no Vogue features, not even a carefully crafted Instagram post. For a woman once praised for her eloquence and media savvy, this sudden vanishing act speaks volumes.
We all know the divorce is imminent. Things are not well in Montecito. I'm just calling it now. It's on my card for 2025.
Oh, you say this is the year they divorce?
It's in my celebrity death pool, this marriage, for sure.
Insiders say this silence isn't about spiritual reflection. It's a PR masterstroke. Meghan's team is reportedly working around the clock, scrubbing her digital presence, managing optics, and preparing her for a brand new chapter. One that has nothing to do with Harry, a fresh start, a solo empire, and there's more. Rumors say Meghan's camp has already reached out to major publishers, quietly floating the idea of a post-divorce memoir. No formal proposal yet, just whispers in the publishing world. But the intention is clear. Meghan's silence isn't weakness. It's a shield, a buffer against lawsuits, a wall against scandal, a reset button for Meghan Incorporated.
Due to the lack of awareness, the Hill security experts are calling for Harry and Meghan to be formally stripped of their royal title.
Prince William is reportedly formulating a plan to finally strip Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of their HRH title.
When William becomes king, he's going to strip you of your titles, and the world will that. You're out of your mind.
While Harry battles headlines, Meghan watches from a distance. Carefully, silently, and powerfully. Her silence isn't retreat. It's the calm before the storm. And when she moves, it may shake the royal world all over again. In one swift, quiet move, the royal family delivered what many are calling a digital decapitation, and Prince Harry was the target. Without fanfare or warning, palace IT teams reportedly swooped in during the cloak and dagger hours of a quiet Sunday night. The result? Prince Harry's profile was quietly slashed from the royal family's official website. No announcement, no explanation, just a silent erasure.
For once, a royal book that lives up to the pre-publication hype. Prince Harry hasn't just blown the doors off Buckingham Palace, he's detonated a huge landmine under it, which is rocking the royal edifice.
King Charles to punish Prince Harry over this detail in memoir Spare. In his biography, Spare King Charles III made shocking claims that he would punish his younger son, Prince Harry.
One moment he was His Royal Highness Duke of Sussex. The next, just a forgotten hyperlink in the royal archives. But this wasn't routine website housekeeping. This was a message, cloaked in code and executed with royal precision. As insiders put it, this wasn't a slip of the keyboard. It was actual malice, a term heavy with legal weight. The kind of deliberate, calculated move meant to humiliate, to diminish, and to draw a line in the digital sand. You are no longer one of us. Even more telling, the palace didn't issue a single word. No press release, no comment, no royal spokesperson stepping up to clarify, just a haunting silence where Harry's history used to be. Behind the glossy portraits and sterile white pages, critics say there's a clear narrative: erase the rebel, restore the crown. And Meghan also vanished from the website. Together, their love story was once front-page royalty. Now it's been digitally wiped, as though it never existed.
She hasn't been seen wearing it for all of 2023 as far as I can tell. In paparazzi pictures and in some of the more high-profile events she's done, which are only a couple, we have not seen that ring.
The timing was no coincidence either. Coming just as Harry's popularity continues to nosedive and divorce whispers grow louder, this move felt like the ultimate royal "you're not welcome back" signal. Not just to Harry, but to the world. If you thought getting erased from the royal website was harsh, buckle up. The next blow might be even more brutal. Rumors are heating up that Prince William is quietly preparing to strip both Harry and Meghan of their HRH titles the moment he becomes king. Behind palace walls, insiders claim that William sees it as both a legal necessity and a symbolic final break. No more His Royal Highness, no more Duchess, just Harry and Meghan. Ordinary, titleless, and officially cut off from the crown. This isn't just about tradition, it's about power. And William, according to whispers, is ready to play hardball. A royal edict is reportedly being drafted, one that would not only sever ties, but send a loud, unmistakable message to the public. The monarchy does not forgive betrayal. Security experts are already weighing in, claiming the Sussexes no longer meet the threshold of awareness or proximity required to hold those titles. And let's be honest, after the memoirs, the Netflix deal, and the bombshell interviews, stripping the titles feels inevitable. Palace strategists see this as a form of quiet retribution. Harry didn't just leave, he exposed the monarchy's secrets. And Meghan? She's been accused of monetizing her Duchess status while tearing into the institution that gave it to her. This move, if and when it happens, won't just be a royal formality. It will be a thunderclap heard around the world, a final curtain call on their royal chapter. And once that line is crossed, there's no going back. When Spare hit the shelves, it wasn't just a memoir, it was a literary missile, aimed straight at the heart of the monarchy. Prince Harry didn't hold back. He didn't soften the blows. From the very first page, he launched a full-scale assault on the royal institution that raised him. The book peeled back the polished veneer of palace life and exposed its raw, unfiltered underbelly. Readers were stunned. Courtiers were furious, and behind the gates of Buckingham Palace, all hell broke loose. He spoke of emotional neglect, of icy family gatherings, of whispered betrayals in the halls of power. He accused senior royals of backroom scheming, painting them as cold, calculating, and indifferent. Christmas dinners became battlefields. Family ties turned into PR chess pieces. Spare didn't just stir the pot, it spilled it across the palace carpet and handed the mop to the tabloids. And King Charles? According to royal insiders, the monarch was incandescent. Behind closed doors, the king's anger reportedly reached boiling point. It wasn't just a son rebelling, it was a public act of defiance, an airing of the monarchy's darkest laundry for the world to gawk at. He didn't just embarrass the firm, he challenged its very existence. Legal experts immediately perked up. The term actual malice began circulating. That's not just a dramatic phrase, it's a serious legal benchmark. one that could justify a palace-led defamation lawsuit against Harry, potentially costing hundreds of millions if proven in court. Rumors say a countersuit is being prepped, with royal attorneys ready to strike back if even one line in Spare crosses the legal red line. And yet, in the midst of the royal outrage, Harry's stock rose. His speaking engagements sold out. Media appearances, in high demand, global interest, off the charts. What was catastrophic for the crown became a goldmine for Harry. He was no longer the silent second son, he was now the truth teller, the rebel prince, the man who took on the institution and lived to tell the tale. But that fame came at a price. Every page he turned, every family secret he spilled, deepened the wound with the palace. And with each passing day, the royal family seemed more determined to erase his legacy, to digitally and symbolically cast him out of their historic lineage. Some say Spare was therapeutic, others call it vengeful. But one thing's clear, it changed the royal family forever. The question now isn't just what Harry said, it's what the palace will do next. Behind the polished photos and stiff smiles, the truth is becoming impossible to ignore. Harry and Meghan are no longer walking the same path. What once began as a unified front, a bold escape from royal life, has now unraveled into two distinctly separate brands. Meghan Markle is diving headfirst into her solo empire, building Meghan Inc. brick by glamorous brick. From Hollywood premieres to secret Silicon Valley brainstorming sessions, she's crafting a future where she's not just surviving, she's thriving. Her newest venture, American Riviera Orchard, is the clearest sign yet that she's moving on with or without Harry. From artisanal jams and dog treats to an upcoming cooking show, Meghan is rebranding herself as a modern Martha Stewart with a Duchess twist. She's positioning herself as a lifestyle queen, cozying up to A-list producers and building connections that scream independence. Meanwhile, Harry appears to be slipping into the shadows. Once hailed as the People's Prince, Harry's post-Spare chapter has been rocky at best. His speaking tours, floundering, his public image, dented, his brand, unclear. Where Meghan is gliding into her next phase with strategy and sparkle, Harry seems stuck in a holding pattern, juggling his past traumas, dwindling public support, and the heavy cost of his royal tell-all. He's reportedly clinging to the causes that once defined him: mental health, veterans advocacy, but the spotlight isn't as warm as it used to be. Insiders say the couple is now more like business partners managing different divisions. Their public lives, their professional goals, even their social circles are drifting further apart. She's the CEO of her own image, crafting deals and building empires. He's reportedly spending more time alone, seeking purpose beyond the palace and the headlines. Some claim it's just a professional shift. Others whisper it's the first sign of a deeper separation. Whatever the truth, the writing is on the wall. Harry and Meghan are no longer one brand. They are two solo acts, spinning off in different orbits. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, then a missing wedding ring might be worth 1,000,000 rumors. And Meghan Markle's bare finger has set off a media firestorm. For all of 2023, sharp-eyed fans and relentless paparazzi noticed something odd. Meghan hasn't been seen wearing her wedding ring. Not at red carpet galas, not at charity dinners, not even during casual brunch outings where photographers are always lurking. The sparkle that once symbolized a royal fairy tale has quietly vanished. And in the world of celebrities, especially royals, nothing is ever just a coincidence. The internet exploded with speculation. Was it lost? Was it being resized? Or was it the ultimate silent statement? A visual dagger pointed straight at Prince Harry's heart? Sources close to the couple aren't giving answers, but insiders suggest the ring's absence isn't an oversight. It's intentional, a subtle power play, a passive-aggressive symbol of a woman asserting independence from a fractured union. After all, a duchess stepping out without her ring in the middle of divorce rumors, that's not just personal, that's public messaging. Some royal watchers even likened it to a silent scream. In a marriage already under intense pressure, the decision to appear in public, over and over again, without the ring that once united two worlds, speaks volumes. Meghan's finger may be bare, but her message couldn't be louder. Body language experts weighed in too. At recent joint appearances, their findings were chilling. Less hand-holding, more distance, tense smiles, and minimal eye contact. The romance that once captivated the world now looks more like a carefully choreographed truce. In the world of royalty, optics are everything, and a missing ring is never just a missing ring. It's a red flag waving in silence, hinting at deeper cracks that no amount of PR can seal. The once glowing Sussex brand has been crashing hard, and the fallout is visible everywhere. Prince Harry's post-royal ventures have flopped spectacularly. His speaking tours have seen ticket sales plummet, venues slashed capacities, and sponsors backing away faster than the headlines can follow. Spotify, once a major partner, reportedly labeled him a grifter behind closed doors, and Netflix executives are said to be quietly regretting their $100 million deal with the couple. Boardrooms are whispering about brand risk and public fatigue, signaling deep concerns about the Sussexes' long-term viability in the entertainment world. Meanwhile, Meghan's brand isn't immune either. Despite high-profile launches and glamorous appearances, her projects face skepticism. Critics point to her Spotify podcast, which reportedly didn't involve live interviews, but rather scripted narrations, raising questions about authenticity. Yet, Meghan's business moves remain sharp. She's quietly spinning off ventures into separate LLCs bearing her name alone, building a financial fortress around her assets. The contrast couldn't be starker. Harry's public image is crumbling, while Meghan is building an empire calculated and deliberate. Yet, the couple's combined brand faces a harsh reality. The royal family's approval and public goodwill are elusive commodities, and without them, the Sussexes are struggling to maintain relevance. This media meltdown is more than just bad PR, it's a sign of how ruthless the celebrity and royal branding game truly is. When the palace withdraws its favor, the lights start to dim fast. The Sussex saga isn't just a story of personal heartbreak, it's quickly turning into a high-stakes legal war. Rumors are swirling that Prince Harry is gearing up for a massive $400 million countersuit in response to alleged defamation and betrayals of trust. This astronomical sum, whether bravado or serious legal strategy, signals that things are far from settling down. Royal insiders suggest that this could be one of the most expensive legal battles involving a member of the royal family in recent history. But mounting lawsuits are only the tip of the iceberg. Behind closed doors, both Harry and Meghan's camps are said to be preparing for a complex fight over more than just money. The battle will likely involve royal titles, the rights to call themselves His and Her Royal Highness, custody arrangements for Archie and Lilibet, and the control of their joint brand empire. Every detail, every asset, every emotional claim will be weaponized and paraded in public. The palace isn't sitting idle either. Strategists are reportedly drafting carefully crafted op-eds to paint the Sussexes as rebellious, spoiled children unable to respect tradition or duty. Meanwhile, there are whispers of sealed settlements, gag orders, and hush agreements, all designed to keep the family's darkest secrets out of public view. This is no ordinary family dispute. It's a battle for power, privilege, and legacy played out on a global stage, where every tear, every tantrum, and every lawsuit is both a personal wound and a public spectacle. At its heart, this saga isn't just about a marriage on the rocks or a family feud. It's a clash of power, privilege, and the ruthless calculus of celebrity. Prince Harry dared to pull back the curtain on one of history's most secretive institutions, exposing its darkest corners and challenging centuries of tradition. In response, the palace wielded its might, launching a scorched earth campaign. Digital erasure, media blackouts, legal threats, an ironclad effort to protect the throne at all costs. Meanwhile, Meghan chose a different path. Ever the pragmatist, she's quietly crafting a brand and career completely independent from Harry's battles, turning silence into spectacle and controversy into opportunity. Her quiet withdrawal from public statements isn't spiritual, it's strategic. It's a masterclass in managing optics, preserving power in a world where words can be weapons. For both, the price has been steep. A relentless tidal wave of tabloid scorn, a hemorrhaging of public trust, and a very public spectacle that blends tragedy, drama, and high-stakes circus. In the end, tradition always wins. The palace's digital decapitation of Harry, its relentless media control, and its ironclad refusal to tolerate dissent reveal an institution allergic to transparency and scrutiny. So, before you take sides, ask yourself, are you rooting for the truth teller who dares to defy the throne, or the throne itself, determined to protect its legacy at any cost? One thing is certain, the royals may control the palace press, but they cannot kill the clickbait. This story is far from over. The next chapter is waiting, whether it breaks in a courtroom, a gossip column, or a viral social media storm.